Hello everybody, this is Kentucky Southern Belle. Welcome back to my channel. Today you will watch me shampoo and detox my Microlocs, getting all the buildup off of them and making them nice and clean. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to walk you through everything. So here I am setting up everything. I'm going to use some VO5 clarifying shampoo, some baking soda, some apple cider vinegar, and I thought this was conditioner, but it was actually the shampoo. So you'll see that later on. I'm using the Miracle conditioner and a nice clean towel. So the first thing I do is I start off by wetting my hair, making sure that the scalp is wet, or not the dreads. My Microlocs are wet, excuse me, it's been a long day. And just kind of getting them really nice and saturated. Now on my sink, I do have a detachable hose. So I'm actually using that to kind of get close to the scalp, get towards the ends, get my edges, all that. And as you can see, it takes me about maybe 2 minutes. And once it's completely saturated, I start with the shampoo. But before I apply it to my scalp, I always put it in my hands and emulsify it really good first. That's why you'll see me kind of, mixing it around. I started the scalp. I put it on the ends just so I can break up all the dirt. And you guys would not believe how much dirt actually came off. Like, this was very little. I mean, the water was brown. Full disclosure, I was out doing yard work on an extremely windy day on top of the natural oils and things that build up in your hair. So it was really dirty. So anyway, I kind of section it off. You see me use my fingers to section each section. That was my daughter's giving me the thumbs up that I'm actually doing a good job. I take my hands, I apply as much needed, emulsify it. Do each section. I take my hands, I get in, I scrub, honey. But make sure never to use your fingernails when you are scrubbing. That was her hand again. Just always make sure to use your fingertips. You don't want to cause any abrasions on your scalp. Because if you do, this next step will burn a little bit. I'm actually going to do a rinse. The first time you shampoo your hair is to kind of break up all the dirt, bring everything to the surface. A lot of people only shampoo their hair once. You should always shampoo it twice, which is what I did. Yeah, sometimes I do it 3 times, just depending. But always make sure you do it at least 2 times. Rinse extremely thoroughly because you are actually going to apply again. Don't worry about making sure that you get all of it out because you're actually ready to apply some more shampoo, which is going to lead us to our next step. So I'm just kind of preparing that apple cider vinegar and the baking soda off to the side. Again, I section it off, scrub it down real good, get the very back, get around the nape. Make sure you get the nape especially, because it rubs up against your jackets and things like that. Once you get that shampoo on there real good, you've got that scalp good and scrubbed and clean. The next step is going to be extremely simple. You are just literally going to take a little bit of the baking soda, which is what you will see next. I'm just getting all the soap off my face. Leave it on there just like so. Dump it on the head. And you will notice when you put the baking soda on there at first, it looks like a white powder, which it should. Literally just kind of get it all over. Avoid your eyes. It does get a little dusty. And begin shampooing again. Make sure that you work that baking soda into the scalp really good too. I like to scrub it. Yeah, just get in there real good. I mean, I'm talking like this is a, deep clean. It's probably been, now I did go a little bit longer. This time it was probably a month and a half. Since my last shampoo, I have actually retightened them since the shampoo. So I did kind of tighten up some of them twice. Next step, add that apple cider vinegar, just very little. As you can see, it starts to kind of foam up and bubble up, and it becomes like seems like a big mess. But you want that because you want that to, like I said, get those ends especially, get any product buildup off, your natural oils, oils that you've applied to the scalp, oil that you've applied to the ends. And for some people, they use like locking gel. They use things that have parabens in them, silicone. So this right here is just going to kind of detoxify all that. The apple cider vinegar helps to get your scalp to a positive, especially with the baking soda. It gets it to a positive alkaline. So that way it literally cleans. See, as you see, it's just kind of pouring down. Had to rest her a little bit because your arms will get tired, especially. And just imagine if it's long, especially if it's long. Mine are a little bit shorter, so it's a little bit easier to do. Make sure, like I said, you get that nape. Like I said, use your fingertips, not your fingernails, to get in there and scrub it really, 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 really good. Make sure you focus on the ends. Get all of that product built up off. And I'm going to tell you right now, this step right here feels so good. And like I said, it's been a month and a half. I've been super busy with just like literally everything. There's a lot of new videos coming up. So I've been busy just kind of orchestrating, planning, and scripting my life. So that's why it's been a month and a half. It's not because I haven't wanted to shampoo it, but just haven't had the time. I continue to scrub. Like I said, get in there really good. Don't be shy. Like I say, I mean, you owe this to yourself, especially if you have locks. I like my hair, my skin, everything has to smell good. You know, you can't have on, $100 plus bottle of, perfume every day if your hair don't smell good. You want when people hug you, your hair to smell good. When people touch you, to smell good. When they walk past you, to smell good. And your hair is a part of that. Next step, we are getting that water a little bit warmer this time. I like my water a little bit warmer. Some people don't like it really warm, but I feel like it's getting and pulling all of that dirt and oil out of my hair, my scalp. So yeah, I just make sure, like I say, I rinse really well. I apologize in advance. I thought this was zoomed out a little bit so you could kind of see everything kind of rinsing out. But you can still see the locks getting, rinsed out really good. I'm getting all, like, literally everything out of it before I start the next step. Make sure you rinse to the very ends. I always get the very back again because that's the place you always forget to get, there in the sides. So you'll see me lift up my ears. Plus, that's a hairdresser thing. I'll bend my ears, get behind those. Now that everything's done, they feel super clean. They even squeak a little bit once you run your hands over them a little bit. Put the towel on. Next step, we are going into the bathroom. You see me shaking them out. They are super clean. I'm getting ready to actually add a little bit of a deep conditioner in there. Look how clean those are. But before I do that, I always kind of run my fingers through it, kind of separate everything. And y'all see it? Y'all see that growth? Y'all see how fat long it's done grew? Next up, Hawaiian Silky 14-in-1 Miracle Conditioner. And the Silk Elements Advanced Repair. That conditioner actually has a little bit of turmeric in it. And I love it because when you put it on when you actually work it into the scalp, always start with your conditioner on your ends first. And then take your hands and emulsify it. Because you really don't want too much conditioner on the scalp because your scalp makes its own oil. So you don't want a whole bunch of buildup on your scalp. Especially in between your next wash. Each section, I just kind of work it through, just real nice, lifting that up. Because like I said, I believe it has a little bit of tea tree oil in it. I got it from Sally's Beauty Supply. And I've had it for some time. I ran out of the shampoo, but I love the conditioner. And once that's completely emulsified, like I say, you'll start to kind of feel that tingle or whatever conditioner you decide to use. Just make sure you get it all the way to the end, Our hair is like plants, so it needs a little bit of moisture. It needs a little bit of TLC. Getting the very back. And I kind of slowed this down, guys, so you guys can see just how much my Microlocs have grown, how good they look. I mean, they are literally like touching my collar now. Like some of them literally touch the collar now. I'm so excited about that. And just to think, I was going to give up last year. April the 29th will literally be a year and 1 month since they've been in. Since I've taken the extensions out. And this is all my hair now. Nothing added. Next step, shower bag. We're going to leave this on for about 10 minutes. I did it for 20 because it felt so good. All right. This is my hair after I took the bag off with the conditioner still in it, just to kind of show you guys what they look like when they're extremely hydrated. This step, I'm getting ready to add my products. So this is the Paul Mitchell Foaming Pomade that I discussed in a previous video. Bio Silk, I use that to maintain the frizz and kind of put a little moisture in it. And my locking gel by the Jamaican Mango and Lime. Take that towel off. Let's get it going. Again, I just kind of work my fingers through it very gently before I apply my first product. The first thing I do is I use the Bio Silk just because, like I said, it's going to help to maintain that frizz and get it going. You literally only need about a quarter size. Work it through. On the fingertips, you'll see me take my hands off when I'm using product so that I can emulsify it further and use the rest of it on the rest of my hair. But this, like I say, it doesn't take very much. It smells amazing. I've been using Bio Silk for years. I use it when I do silk presses on my clients. I use it on locked hair, natural hair, you name it. Even relaxed hair. Next up, Paul Mitchell Foaming Pomade. Again, you probably about a little bit bigger than a quarter size. Okay. You are going to emulsify that. This is the step that I talk about, that I kind of leave some on my fingertips so that I have enough to go through my entire head. See how I had some left when I applied it to the ends and the front? Apply it to the back. Make sure you get it completely saturated before you put on your mango gel. And I only put the mango gel on. This would maintain it if I wanted it to, but I always use the mango gel because I somewhat feel like it kind of gives my hair, it smells really good, but it's a gel, but it doesn't have like mineral oils, the parabens. It doesn't have any of those additives. It's all, I mean, it's just a really good product. It doesn't like build up on my hair when I shampoo it. Because usually it's about 4 weeks, which is a month before I shampoo it again. So I don't really feel the need or desire to, wash it every 2 weeks. I mean, you can wash your locks as often. Now, with it being summertime, I'll probably shampoo it a little bit more often. But right now, the month works. And as you can see, that's it. I literally shampooed it, deep conditioned it, detoxed it today, put my products on it. It smells good. It feels good. And probably in the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks, I'll kind of go in and tighten some of them up. Because sometimes shampooing it, some of the newer Microlocs that I have done and started, they tend to loosen up a little bit. Oh, yeah. See, that feels good. Looks good. See you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed it.